Continue. It is forbidden to ever render halachic judgment in one's teacher's presence. So here, Rabbi is here in front of you. Somebody come, your own student, your friend, I don't know. Somebody come to ask you the decision. So you direct this person to Rabbi. Let him answer, and you listen to the answer and check. Maybe whatever you were ready to answer was not the right answer. Right? Let him answer. Commentary. Even though a person has been granted permission by his teacher to render decision, halachic judgment, in general, the only exception are the instances mentioned in the following halacha. The Vilna Gaon explains that this includes even teaching halachic concept incidentally, outside the context of the house of study. Okay, incidentally, so I guess maybe they seated around the table and somebody came, let's say, even his son came, his own son came, and his rabbi also at the table. So he said, "Okay, Rabbi, so what would be the case? What would be the answer in such a case?" Right? My son is asking. So it would be very respectful to Rabbi. Okay. Okay, so continue. It is forbidden to ever render halachic judgments, so we just said, in one's teacher's presence, commentary. Rambam defines this term in the next halacha. Right, so what does his presence mean? Ksuba 60b relates that without considering the question of respect due to one's teacher, there is an additional problem. As spiritual influences will cause the student who renders halachic judgment in his teacher's presence to err. One more time. So Ksubas 60b relates that without considering the question of respect due to one teacher, so meaning person did not think maybe whatever, if I'm going to jump in and answer the question, maybe it's going to be a disrespect to the teacher, right? So there is additional problem. Spiritual influences will cause student to render a halachic judgment in his teacher's presence as error. So meaning what? The way I understand that HaShem is going to preserve the respect, the stature of his teacher. So this person, even though like if you ask him tomorrow or yesterday or another time when the teacher is not there, he would give you the right answer. But in the presence of the teacher, so he's going to get confused. That's a scary thing. Okay. The Macharik states that if the student has reached the stature approximate to that of his teacher, he is permitted to render halachic judgment even in his teacher's presence. But anyway, so our great rabbis, even in the presence of their teacher, they would follow this halacha very, very closely, right? Unless the teacher is insist and said, "No, I'm your teacher. That's why I'm telling you what to do," right? So okay, so you must listen to me. So in this case, yeah, he would go and teach and answer the questions. He points out many Talmudic passages which record halachic decision given by Reish Lakish in the presence of Rabbi Yochanan, his teacher. So the story of Reish Lakish, the gangster, and he saw Rabbi Yochanan. Rabbi Yochanan said, "Yeah, come to learn Torah," and he came and he was learning, became chavrus of Rabbi Yochanan. So of course, Rabbi Yochanan was a scholar before the Reish Lakish, and he was a scholar during and after the Reish Lakish. It's very interesting, but in some sense they were like almost like a colleagues. So they were able to argue against each other. Okay, Sifri Cohen in Yoragdeya explained that it is possible to say that Rambam would accept this decision. Okay, so meaning they in some sense on students and a colleague. However, there is no information on such concept in Rambam's words. Okay, 26. Continue. Whoever renders halachic decision in his teacher's presence is liable for death and the hands of heaven. So the famous example would be the sons of Aaron, right? When they decided to bring this foreign fire inside of Holy of Holies, right? Even when they were drunk, and so that's instead of go and ask Moshe, ask Aaron if they are allowed to do this. They decided, no, we know better, right? And they died, as we know. 27. Exactly. So yeah, that's the case. Eruvim 63a explains that Nadav and Avihu, Aaron's sons, died. Okay. It says in Vayikra chapter 10. Okay. Because of this sin. Rendering judgment outside the teacher's presence without his permission, and rendering a judgment in his presence with his permission, although forbidden, are not deserve such a punishment. Right, so it's very interesting. It's different in his presence and in not in his presence. It must be emphasized that today, when the most Torah knowledge is gained from study of the text and not from the personal instruction, many authorities maintain that this concept does not apply. Meaning, so what he's saying, since according to some rabbis, that because we learn from the books, if people do learn from the books, many people, I'm trying to force some people to start reading the books, but they prefer only to watch lectures, to be like a passive learner. That's the problem, right? See Hilchot Maimonides, Lechem Mishnah, Halachah 5. However, this option is not accepted by all authorities. Okay, this opinion is not accepted by all authorities, of course. I mean, just because they got it from the books, but then Rabbi explained what it says in the books and became clear.